YouTubers, today it's not a usual video. I love knitting, and especially I love the hand knitting. And this video is going to be all about how to create this incredible coziness yourself, especially we're in the fall season. And besides yoga, I really love to create with my own hands because I find in this is one of the most powerful meditations, calming the mind and also improving motorics of the hands. So today I will teach you a very simple technique on how to create these amazing cozy blankets for yourself and your family. And for that I'm using a thick yarn. I will show you it up close. I'm not gonna cut in this video, so it's gonna be raw. And you will see my process from the beginning till the end. So the thickness of this yarn is about the finger size, and you can choose any one you like, but I like this specific one because it's very soft and it's very easy to work with. Another thing I want to say that you can choose any color that you like, and you can combine those colors together. For instance, I did some work here and I combined a light gray with a white because most of my interior for this new 2026 is gonna be beige with some colors. And I will show you also how to blend these colors together. So what you're gonna need to know is obviously how to start your work and how to blend and how to close the work. And also I will show you what I do to kind of make sure that my stitches are the same size. So those would be kind of the key elements. Another thing what I would suggest you to do before you start in your work is to just unwrap your material just like that. So make sure that it's ready for you because you don't want it to be pulled. It's just a convenience for your work and it's a real joy. I receive a real joy doing this. So let's see how we're going to start your blanket. So you're taking the edge, then you're putting it this way, like this, and then you are going to dive in and pull the yarn out. So here you have the first loop, and then obviously you just tighten it up, and the size of this loops is going to dictate how spread you want your design to be or how tight you want the stitches to be. So mine is kind of free. You see these holes, so I could do it tighter, I could work on it tighter, and I will show you how it looks. So when we created the first loop, we're going to put fingers in and simply just drag another one like this. So that's how it looks here. And then we keep going the same way. Again, if we are working this direction, then the yarn's supposed to be this direction. That is just easier. And then we're going in again and pulling out one more. So see, this one is very loose. So for instance, if you want to use less yarn and to make it really loose like this, then you create a big size loops. And then we're keeping going. So we're keeping going here. This first layer, we gotta establish how long we want our blanket to be. It can be some tiny throw blanket. In my case, it's a full king size blanket. So you gotta measure how long you want this to be. And that's how you are creating how wide is going to be the blanket. You see that? So we keep going in, and it will happen fast. It's actually very exciting when you got a hook of it, and then it's just very easy. So for instance, this is about a pillow size, right? You can do a pillowcase if you wish. You can do whatever you want. I also do the coats from this amazing material, but I will just show you, for instance, that's the size of your blanket. How to do the second layer? because that's basically all you need to know. This is the last loop we have. You see it, right? The same principle, we're going in and we're creating the loop. This is going to be the final loop, and we're pulling it up. So you see that little guy is pointing down right now, or pointing up, but it's obviously off. Then we're going to dive in right here. So I'll show you closer. Right here. You see the spaces in between? That's where we're going. And that's where we're pulling the yarn. And so there is two guys are looking up right now. And then we're going and diving into another one and pulling this one. And so on and so on. And then we're going in again here, pulling. And another thing I would love to emphasize is to make your blanket to look pretty, you gotta make the same size of these loops. So obviously I'm not working hanging my hands on the air like this. When I work, I place in, I will show you how I do it usually. So again, this is all about technique here. So I put it here on my bed, just like that, or in my knees. And by the way, I did a little mistake here, so let's do it one more time, and so you can guys also check this out one more time. So this one loop goes up here, and then we're diving in, we're pulling it up here. And when you are having your thing lying down, then it's easy for you to check if these guys are the same size. That's why I like to work on some flat surface, because you want to measure them and you want them to be approximately the same size. And you're just keeping going. So you see, they look pretty much the same. And after you will have it down, you will not even think about it, you're just gonna know. I'm not gonna go till the end, but I'm going to create a third layer so you see how it works. Again, my rule is to have the yarn this direction right now because I'm working this way. Obviously, when I work backwards, what I do, I'm placing some yarn on this side because that's where the workflow goes. Now we're doing the third layer. Very easy, same thing. The finger go in and we're pulling it up right here. So the thickness of our blanket gonna go this way, and we're pulling it up here. So I'm gonna finish up the third layer. Here we go, and the last one. So this is how it's gonna look. You see, like we're basically starting to see the design and the back side of the design. And obviously you will go on and on and on and on. And now I want to show you how to connect another yarn together. Because again, that's all you need to know for now to create a blanket. So for instance, if I have another piece of yarn, all I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna be just taking the same piece of yarn, just another piece. So all you're going to do is to connect the end of your piece. This, imagine this is the edge, or for instance, this is where we started, right? All you gotta do is just to bring this piece of the yarn through and create another little guy that's pointing all the way up towards the thickness of your blanket. And then you keep going. You just go one by one, again, up. Okay, so this is how you connect a new yarn, new color with one another. And so I will show you some details already with the work that I've done here. So you see I connected 2 pieces here, and the way for you to hide the stitches, you just literally taking 2 pieces like this, you're creating a nice connection here, right? You cut in it, and then you need to hide it. So it's very easy to hide your edges in this one because it's so puffy. It's very easy to get lost. I already hide this one, but if I would hide this little edge, I would just go, for instance, go in between. I go in between and I go back here, and I would just hide somewhere in between, and you cannot even see it. So you can hide this edge even more somewhere deep inside, and here you go. And that's how you do it. So I'll show you also where I am with my blanket. That's how your starting point looks like, the edge where you're starting, and you see the connection point here, and you see the connection point here. How many times you want to connect your yarn, it's totally up to you, because it's totally up to design that you would love to create. You can combine 5 colors together if you wish, and you also can do it as wide as you want and as long as you want. But so far this is a very short, but I think everything that you need to know about creating this blanket, because it looks incredible, it feels incredible, and your family will appreciate it. But people thinking that is something that is very hard to do, it's actually so easy to do. And if you see these blankets in the store, they probably will cost like $500, because look at this gorgeousness. It's so nice, and you can do it yourself and enjoying the process. I already shared that is very, very useful for your brain. It's very good for your nerve system, and because of our edge of our fingers connected to our brain, that's what helps us to stay sharp. And these tactile sensations will make you definitely very happy and feel cozy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any other questions or requests. I'm gonna drop the links to my resources below. I do have amazing life-shaping books on the subjects of life, self-growth, self-management, emotional management. You also can book a free consultation with me. As you see, I'm a person who is very diverse, and I'm just simply sharing what I'm learning in life with everyone. And our life is not flat. We have different degrees. And that's why if you are one of the people who are very talented and who's struggling to put yourself in just one category, please don't do so, because especially now we're stepping in the times where we're outside of any category. We're literally just need to feel where our heart is calling us and to go there. Don't smaller yourself, expand yourself, try new things, try knitting, try sewing, try dancing, try yoga, because it's all different modalities and they contributing to our life in different things. I send you new love. My name is Paula Rubies. I'm CEO of New Sutras, and I would love to hear from you and to see what amazing stuff you had created. If you like my channel and what you saw, please share this video, like this video, follow my channel to help me to share more knowledge like this. And I'm wishing you a very, very good day, and I hope to see you in next episode. Namaste.